Hi, I'm Ted from Crokinole Canada. Today I'm going to show you some basic rules to play Crokinole. This is for a beginner, this is not an advanced video, and it's going to go through some of the Crokinole rules. To begin play, take two colors, and each person has to choose which color they want to be. So I'm going to choose red in this case, the other person can choose black. Alright, have one of the players put both pieces in their hands, mix them up underneath the table, and then hold out your hand to the opposing player and let them choose one of the hands. So in this case, my opponent would go first. There's my pieces. All the pieces are put on the side on the table, except for the one making the shot. So my opponent, he would make a shot, and he would make it from his segment. So this is called a quadrant line, these shorter lines. And he has to shoot from the shooting line, which is the longer line along here. But he has to stay within those quadrant lines. He can't go past in a one-on-one game or a four-player game. So let's say he shoots. Now shooting can be done with the index finger, the middle finger. It can even be done with the thumb. Some people have different methods. You can flick like this with your thumb, or you can push like that with just no thumb interaction. So when you shoot, you put it on the shooting line, line up your piece between the pegs, and shoot for the 20. The goal is to get as many 20s as possible when you play Crokinole. Now if you don't get a 20, that's fine. It's as long as on the first shot and there's no other players on the board that you make it to the center circle, or you're touching the center circle's line. As long as you're within that region, you're safe, or touching the line, your piece is still on. Now let's say you don't make it to that line and you make it only to the 10, then your piece is off, doesn't count. Okay, so we've taken our shot. Opposing player, let's say he's made it to the center, other player is going to take his shot. This time I'm going to try to avoid the center hole because it bungs up the shot, and I'm going to try and knock it out. Okay, I got it off. So my piece is now on, it's going to stay on. He's going to try and knock off my piece. So he takes his shot, boom, oh, he didn't knock it off, that's still in play. Okay, but now I take my shot, and I still got to hit his piece off. If there's any other color or other opposing person's color, you got to hit their piece off. You can't go for the 20, you got to knock off all the other colors first. I missed. Okay, so let's say you do that and you go through all your pieces. Now what's remaining on the board is what you count up, and this is your point tally. So this is how you would tally the points. Starts on the outermost circle is 5 points, the middle circle is 10 points, and the very middle circle 15, and the very middle, the hole, is 20. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So in this game, if I tallied up, this is 15 points because it's in the 15 circle, 15, and this is in 5. So then I just subtract the 2, so I won by 10. That is a basic overview of Crokinole. You can use Crokinole powder in the ditch. You just put some in the ditch, you rub out your piece on it, and it makes it smoothly slide, and it's easier for shooting. Now here's some of the more advanced things. Combination shots, are they legal? Yes, they are. So let's say we do a combination shot. Here's my opposing person's piece. Here's my red piece. Let's say I'm red. And then here's another piece. I want to hit my red piece. I got to hit that red piece for this to be a legitimate combination shot. So I shoot the black piece and I hit the red. It's a legitimate shot. Everything stays on the board. As long as I hit that black one and the black one hit my red one, it's legitimate. So that's basically a simple overview. There's another rule that I could tell you about is the spinning disc rule. Sometimes these discs will spin and then they'll go across the shooting line and they'll come back in. That's considered legitimate. It still counts. Now if a piece goes right off the plane surface and hits the edge of the board and bounces back on, is not legitimate. You got to take it off, put it in the ditch. There's not much else. It's simple. You just go back and forth until you tally it up. And again, the more 20s you have, the better. So that's a simple overview for beginners crokinole. Thanks for watching. I sell crokinole boards on my website at crokinole.ca, and you can Google me, Crokinole Canada. And I sell tournament spec. So this board here is a tournament spec board. It's 26 inches across. That's tournament size. It's got a 2-inch wide deck. It's got probably 1/2 inch tall plane surface, and it's got latex covered screws. So it's a very solid board, and just look for, if you're looking for a tournament board, an NCA Crokinole board, and you'll find my boards on Crokinole Canada. Thanks for watching.